anything can happen in 3 rounds. Lots of points up for grabs, so don't count your chickens until they've hatched.
Absolutely. And I'm just seeing in the chat from Banana Hammock, Moose has to say sorry to his wife. What have I done?
I wasn't aware you'd done something, mate.
Oh, I don't think I've done anything. Hammock, if you want to chime in there and tell me what I've done wrong. I'm sure my wife will give you a book of what I've done wrong,
but she's got the list ready, mate. Yeah. It's on the phone.
Hey? No.
Well, hello to everyone out there in the chat. Moving on from that. We love you, Mrs. Moose.
Oh dear.
Shall we get underway?
Yeah, I think so. I think
it's a bit tricky when there's a spectator as the host because they can't really ready up to signify. But let's do it. Everyone who's out there, let's ready up. Let's go for it. Hello to everyone. Tystar Greedo, White Cake, Dirty Orange Banana Hammock, who's having a go at Thingy, and Maniac. Good luck to mate. Zing on to you. I'm keen for this, Moose. I've missed it. I missed F1 last week. I missed it.
I didn't. I'll be brutally honest. I didn't.
I thoroughly enjoyed the week off, but it feels strange when I go from doing 3 nights, actually 4 nights a week on this game. Yes, I have no fucking life.
Well, mate, I'm doing 3 nights this week, so.
Yes, you are, mate. If we can, we'll try and figure out how we can do 3 tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Could be a bit cheeky.
Could be a Karim in waiting.
It could also be a fucking funeral. Send us all 3 of us straight to the morgue, mate. But here we go, Melbourne, Albert Park Street Circuit.
Awful lot of zing.
I thought there could be some zinging laps here in qualifying, mate. But it's about to get kicked off. Shall we go predictions halfway through
Q1? We could, mate.
Should we just go for it now?
I have a frozen screen potentially. I've got session will start in 000. Oh no! There we go.
There you go.
The pit line is green.
Just host things.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. Who's going to be the first one to try and allow? That's going to be the first prediction. Mate, I reckon it's be one of the reserves.
It could potentially
be one of the reserves.
It could potentially be myself. I've trundled down Albert Park a few times in the last few weeks, so.
It's not a bad location, the old Albert Park.
A very, very nice location. See Rolling Thunder potentially coming in. So to Jodoku.
Jodoku's going to beat him. Just on account of being one pit box in front of him in the pit lane. But there we go, Jodoku onto the circuit first.
Here we go.
And we're here, 5 PM local time in Melbourne. That is in the game. It's actually 7:39 local time in the real life world.
My camera is not letting me change.
Yeah, it's just a thing. There you go. It just takes a while for the first car in Q1 sometimes. Oh. It's a bit strange.
Oh.
You should be good to go now.
I am good to go now. We
are very good to go. But it's a beautiful time to have qualifying with this sort of sun coming through the trees.
It is. It's let me be the first to tell everyone it is not normally this nice in Melbourne. So
well,
a little bit of sunshine for qualifying here has got me a little bit baffled.
Mate, knowing Melbourne, it could be raining heavily in the next 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Tomorrow is meant to be quite bad if you live in Melbourne.
It is. It's supposed to be a terrible day.
Yeah.
After last week's, I would call it terrible weather as well. 39 and 38 fucking degrees.
Oh, mate, I was working in a factory that had to have long pants on.
Yeah, nice. I was working
and a lab coat and everything else. So, but after that, we'll jump on board here with Jodoku, who won the first flying lap of this session. The DRS rear wing wide open, brake as late as you want into turn 1. get that car squared off nicely into turn 2. A very short run before the DRS zone. Number 2 beginning here. Stay as far to the left as you want to. That grass is probably going to compromise him a little bit. It does. Into 4, into 5 here. This is one of these places where you can lose a lot of your lap time if you get it wrong. He's navigated it very, very well. Comes down the hill, end of the first sector. Whips it into the right. A very, very short left there. Another long right-hander. Only one braking point here in the middle sector that you want to get spot on, and it is that one. He's nailed that absolutely brilliantly. You want to get as close to that outside wall as you can without touching it. He's done that also, mate. End of the second sector into this S section. This will really hurt you if you get it wrong.
Oh, well, deep.
He has got a little bit deep, but he's got away with it, I think. A few corners left to go here. He's into, I'm pretty sure this is 13, mate. As he looks like he might come up on a little bit of lap traffic. Turns in a little bit early there. Probably just lacking a little bit of confidence in the car as we've had a week off here, mate. He will round turn 16, open the DRS wide up, and he will have the first posted lap time of the day, and it is a 1:24 flat.
That's it, mate. So we'll see how that stacks up. It wasn't a bad way to start the account here in Q1, Moosey. A nice little safe lap, but here come the two Williams, and they are both behind him for the meantime.
Yeah.
Got Banana Hammock rounding turn 16 now as he comes onto the Walker straight, and he got that all wrong. Got all crossed up on the exit of turn 16, and lucky just to keep it out of the wall. Unfortunately, though, it has invalidated that lap and the one he's just started.
Yeah. For it to come across the line. Does a 1:23.4. That's good enough second at the moment, as we saw Maniac with a third 23.2. So some pretty good lap times coming in, fairly thick and fairly fast.
Actually, not the only thing that's going to be thick and fast tonight, mate.
He's up.
Who's coming out? It's not me, it's you. Goes up into 10th, a 1:26.6. Who else out there? Maloney 96, mate. He's coming onto the back straight. He's just come out of turn 12, and he almost got that all wrong. He invalidated it, but unfortunately, I didn't say unfortunately. Fortunately, he's kept the car going the right way.
Certainly has. Maloney will be the next man across the line, I'm pretty sure.
He's invalidated, so it might be Rolling Thunder or Banana Hammock who's invalid. So it'll be Rolling Thunder. And he goes up to P10, the Mercedes.
Certainly does. Oh, wow, someone's off the track, but assume it's getting out of the way.
It is an awkward pit release.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if it was
a little bit like
release.
Is it France that just spits you out into the
racing line sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for those who don't use the pit release assist, which you're allowed to use it in here in Tier 3.
Yeah.
But for those who do use it, when it gives it to you, gives the car back to you manually, you're at the apex. So there's not really much you can do in that sense, but it's kind of why I think we might need to get rid of that assist for next season.
Yeah.
Because we did see it caused a few issues in places like France.
I don't know, was I involved in any of them? Or was I gone by that point?
I don't think so. Banana Hammock is getting a nice little toe off Rolling Thunder here.
Yeah, he certainly is, but is it a little bit of time through these long, fast corners?
Maloney 96 goes up to P2, mate. The reserve down at Haas. What can his teammate do? He's been stuck behind this Mercedes the entire lap. He's got no ERS, and he puts it up into P10 though. So more to come, I'd imagine, from the Haas man.
Yeah. Dirty Orange just coming through the back section now. The 2 into sector 3. And he's looking
Your
very...
mic, mate. You're coming through a little bit staggered.
Staggered?
Give us a full sentence. All Bill's battlers has crushed it. He's crushed it there. In the spot you said it was most dangerous.
I did say it was dangerous.
Through turn 12, that exit curve and grass, it is dangerous.
Dangerous.
Oh yes.
It is very dangerous indeed.
And yes, that appears to have helped the mic situation, sir.
That's alright, I just literally hit the side of my mic.
That's one way of doing things. Here comes who? Well, here comes who? That's a bit of the real question. Someone's coming. Just who is it? Maloney 97.
It's not me, that's for sure.
And he third.
Do we have any quali bands tonight? Because we've seen Raymond and Hoffa. They're still well and truly in the pits, mate.
That's a good question. I'll pull it up right now. We have no qualifying bans this evening, sir.
Well,
we do have a race ban. That is TieStar 03. Hence why there is a Maloney 96 in that vehicle.
But he's just serving the race ban because he couldn't overtake me at France. No, it wasn't France. Who was it?
At Netherlands.
It was Netherlands.
When you got that podium, mate.
Yeah. Fond memories.
Honestly, this is not a track I would mind sitting out for. It is fucking awful. Yeah.
Well, I actually got offered an off drive tonight, and I I rejected it for a seat in with yourself. So.
I knew you enjoyed my company, but not that much.
Yeah.
Or is it that you just the track is that distasteful?
Look, I don't hate Australia, but I feel I do struggle on it, and especially a street circuit, it's probably better if I'm not out there. Just for my license point situation.
You're a courteous man, mate, but it's a track where it's very hard to find a comfortable rhythm.
Yeah.
Because even if you're playing it safe, you don't feel safe out there. The walls are close, there's grass on the side of the circuit, there's low grip, there's some curbs that just munch you off and send you into the barrier, so it's a track you've got to proceed with caution at, especially in Q1. Bill's battlers didn't get that memo. He was probably going to be comfortably through, but he's out now.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, TieStar's popped up in the chat. He's he's talking a bit of the schnitzel to me about the double attack they did to me at Hungary. I honestly can't remember Hungary. Is that the one where I coughed the race win up?
That's that one.
Yeah, okay. Screw you, TieStar. It's still too soon. It's still too soon.
Still hurts, mate. Still hurts.
Because you'd hate to be leading a race by about 13 seconds and then get, like, Lewis Hamilton, wouldn't you?
Well, you were tipping him for the championship, weren't you? We haven't spoken since.
I was,
but
yeah.
But I don't think you're not too angry about Max winning, are you? Even though you don't like him?
To be fair, I couldn't give a shit either way.
Yeah.
I actually couldn't care either way. I think Lewis deserved to win it more, but yeah, whatever.
I was just a good championship battle. It was a great year of Formula One.
But where I get unstuck is Lewis dominated that last race.
I agree. The wrong person won that race. In my mind, the right person won the championship. But you know, that's the thing. People disagree, as Jody almost bins it.
Jody Q. There you go. I'm on board with
He's
him.
Still going. He just got the inside curb at 5, and it can really unsettle the car this year. Unlike last year, where you could kind of just gobble it up. You wouldn't mind getting gobbled up, would you? Ask Daisy Tyre Straight, soft, medium, medium, soft. There you go. Start on mediums, best tyre. Oh, who's that? That's almost bended. I think it's risky. There's a lot of grass there. But yeah, best tyre to start on is the medium, because if it's an early safety car, you can put on the hards if you want. Alright, Chewie, settle down. It was not one of your better impersonations, I hate to tell you,
What
mate.
do you mean? Mate, my Chewie impersonation is amazing.
It's not quite the Arnie level, mate. Smitty. showing some of that pace we know he's got in that car. Looks like he's got a bit of competition this side.
He's only got pace in that car because it's my old car.
You left the roots there for him, mate.
I did,
the roots of the pace. You
I
laid down the foundations.
I tinkered with the engine on my way out.
You gave her the old 2019 Ferrari
Yeah,
treatment.
that's right.
The old power unit.
The old illegal power unit. Alleged illegal power unit.
That's it, Gizayman. Thank you. Hello. I hope you're going well. Buster T16, how are you, mate? Fiery hour as well. Good to have you all in the chat, boys. Welcome
Raymond
in. Here comes Raymond, round 16.
Ramin.
And he's driving about as straight as a drunk driver and driving to the line. And it's P4 for him.
Did you just say he's driving as straight as a drunk driver?
Yeah, you like that? That's a new line I've got in the arsenal.
That's good. That's almost as funny as my 18-year-old on prom night.
Yeah, that is a very good one. I will admit. Risky's missing a front wing. That's never a good thing. And well, he's down there in P17.
Good evening to Tyrone. Good evening to Guzzy Man. Hello to everyone in the chat. Ty Star I saw in there earlier. Dirty Orange is in there. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to everyone after a small hiatus.
Tyrone. We're just going to roll with Tyrone. I was trying to read the front of that name. That didn't work. Milligan, thanks for the tier 1 sub, 6 months. Khan the Towery. They're P19 and 20, mate. Hate to break it to you. And Raymond's dead in the middle of the circuit and Cheap Drinking about to join him, maybe! Wow, how has he not died? But his session's probably over.
Oh, they've touched
he almost just hit him. He's hit him.
He did hit him. He did hit him.
Oh, he's got a 5-place penalty.
5-place grid penalty.
Honestly, fair enough. How have you not seen him?
Oh, you got a feel for him though. Just a little.
Oh, should I?
He hasn't got much else going for him tonight.
Great bit of entertainment. Yeah, I missed the replay button.
Thoroughly entertained.
You go for Maniac? Well, good to have you here, mate. Now, Bill Battlers, he's sitting there in P15. His time's going to keep him there, mate, I suspect. So we're still going to lose 5 plus Bill, which is going to be 6. Can any of these drivers in the drop zone get themselves out?
Hoffer is just starting a flying lap.
A flying lap, and he's flying over the curb there at turn 2, mate. And he's coming down to turn 3 hard on the brakes, second gear, rotate the car. Don't hit that exit curb, it's going to slow you down severely as you try and come back to the right. So open up turn 4, now through turn 5, don't die on that inside curb, and he's almost died, as you can do through there. And he's still going to carry on into the second sector now, around this long sweeping right-hander moose, where there's going to be some changes in the track next year, but we stick with the traditional layout for now. We've had since they came here in 1991 moose, the first Grand Prix since they moved over from Adelaide, and we're coming around the far side of the lake now into the high-speed corners of 11 and 12, and get it through there. Don't die on the exit curve, or is he going to die? Well, he hasn't died, but he's nearly died.
I reckon he'd have a bit of front wing damage as well. He does. He's missing an M plate.
Why are you not working? This is very frustrating.
Are you trying to get that instant replay going?
I'm trying to get it working, but she's just not working. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Let's try this again.
Here we go.
Here we go. We've got it working, mate. It's what we all want to see.
And what's worse is he hasn't realised that he's got wing damage and he's gone straight on at turn 1.
I don't know how he didn't realise, mate. He hit the wall severely hard. Yeet!
There's the Melbourne Sports and Aquatic Centre there on the right-hand side. It's quite a lovely place to go for a swim, mate.
It is, mate. My mate used to work there. He used to sneak me in, mate. Good times, good times. Rolling Thunder. Stay 16th. It's not me, too. He's invalid. Hoffer. Well, his session's over because he's got no bloody front wing. So
well, Hoffer still has to adhere to the track limits
Oh,
Oh wow.
caught in
My
4K.
goodness. Yeah, caught in absolute 4K. Slam dunk.
How is that not invalid? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, blows
He's,
up the exit again.
Oh, I don't know. The blatant corner cut was pretty funny.
It was pretty funny, to be fair. Do you know what's impressive? He hasn't binned it on the grass.
Yeah.
Wait, he might bin it now. No, we're still going.
Go around again, son.
No, just go into the pit lane, mate.
Yeah.
Up the Towery, eh, Milliganes? Up the Towery. Rolling Thunder, that's not where I'd be pulling over to let cars pass, because that's where people die on this circuit, my friend. And, well, I'm pretty sure that's everyone who can get out, apart from Risky, done and dusted.
Yeah.
So he's coming through 15 now.
No. It's not me, it's you. He's on a lap, and he's on an invalidated lap, so I am completely wrong.
I love that from you, Moosey. Here he comes, Risky.
Risky. Oh, geez, he hasn't just improved. He's said to Still them on, see you later, as Still them on has dropped into that bottom 5.
Yes, he has. Bill's battler's time was good enough to technically get him through, but he crashed, so he's not coming through. See you later. He's going to start P15. They're going to lose Still them on, Rolling Thunder, Cheap Trick, It's Not Me Too, and Hoffa.
There is still grid penalties to be handed out, though.
Yeah, Cheap Trick's going to be starting from the P20 spot after that questionable contact with Raymond.
Yeah.
But that's a good session.
Didn't give
Should we just
a penalty though?
Yeah, well, Raymond was kind of already DNF'd, eh? Not much he could do about it.
Hey.
Do you know what we should do? We should watch that Hoffa spin again just to humiliate him. I love your Hoffa, but it's just entertainment. And Moose, we've seen what, 3 drivers die, or 2 drivers die there, and a few others
come
nearly.
Awfully close.
A couple come awfully close, and a couple nearly do it. And Hoffa gave it his best shot. He gave it a good shot. He really did. He managed to just keep it going there. So
I don't know how he didn't realise he had wing damage. He literally had a bit of the front wing hit him in the helmet. Well, anyway, that's what it is. And the drivers we will lose are Hoffa. It's not me, it's you, Cheap Trick, who will start last after that grid penalty. Rollin' Thunder, Still the Mon, and we will also lose Bill's Battlers, who has crashed out in that session. And Raymond, mate, who's also crashed out. So, very easy to get through Q2 here.
Definitely, it's going to open up the doors, maybe. Some of them can get through on the mediums. But yes, only 3 will be in the drop zone for this session, mate. And, well, we're probably going to see at least one more DNF, I suspect, in the remaining 2 parts of qualifying. probably a couple more, which is good omens for the race, right? If they can't survive 3 laps, they can't survive 29.
Well, we do have a fairly high rate for the safety car making an appearance here in Q3, mate.
I think it's paying. I think the safety car's paying $1.05 for an appearance.
$1.05? You're getting that much on it? I'd be taking those odds, mate.
Mate, that's a generous offer from the bookies.
That is a very generous offer from Sportsbet. Of course, gamble responsibly.
So, predictions.
Wow, $1.05. Yeah, okay. On what
predictions? How many people are going to go through on mediums? That's the prediction I'm going to ask.
10.
10?
10.
You reckon all of them?
I reckon... do you know what? We'll be generous. We'll go 8. 8? I reckon, yep, 8. 8 is the number.
That is...
I'll give everyone $1.80 at that.
I'll put a prediction up, because, you know, I'm a nice guy. Under 5, over 5.
5?
Yeah, you got to make it though that they might shit themselves, and there's a genuine consideration of both. But I reckon we're going to see a couple cars out there doing some delta lappages, and some cars out there doing it on the mediums. Should I put some of my 100k points on this, Moose?
I don't know. I'm not putting any of my points on it because you cost me points every time you do a...
Everyone gets upset at me because I always seem to win. It's just a coincidence, I swear.
Yeah, right.
It's an unfortunate coincidence.
So, Jodaku looks like he will be not on a proper lap. Oh no, he's got his ERS turned on. So Jodaku is on a proper lap.
How many drivers... What's the number of the driver in order that's going to crash?
What?
I reckon the 6th car in the order is going to crash. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
The 6th car to start a lap, which will be the Red Bull of Risky. Oh, Jodaku's flying, mate, through the first sector.
I certainly will.
On that soft compounded cell.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Wow, yay.
If he makes it to the podium, I'm having words about that helmet. That is atrocious.
It is pretty
bad. There's bright, and then there's just brightly awful. But anyway, coming through turn 13 now, mate. That's a good overtaking chance on this circuit. Yes. Especially if the person you're following gets a bad run through 11 and 12. The straight's not really long enough to pass them under DRS, so requires a bit of a mistake from the first driver.
Are you under or over 5?
I haven't bet yet. I haven't done anything.
I've invested all of my points.
All of the points?
All of them.
What have you invested them in? Because I'm just going to bet on the opposite one, mate.
I'm not telling you. Looking at what tyres people are on, I'm starting to schnitzel in my pants a little bit.
Looking at those lap times, mate, I think it's going to be the old under.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be like me to take your money, Moose.
No, not at all. You bastard.
You bloody bastard.
You bastard.
Jodaku Maniac, Noodle Marble Maniac. Risky. Who was that? Woofer pops up into the top 3.
Now, hang on. You've gone under and over 5 here. What happens if 5 get through? Because technically everyone loses.
That is... I didn't really... I've been caught there napping.
You have.
You know what? If I bet on under, so I'll pay over if it's 5.
Oh, who's around? Banana Hammock. He's lost his rear left tyre.
Oh, there he is. There he is, mate. Dead.
Well, that's one. That's one that's not getting through on the med.
That's one gearbox that's going to need to get replaced.
Yeah.
Put us on board with JD here, mate. JD? Juddy?
Jaddy?
What do you reckon? Juddy?
JD?
I reckon JD83. It has a nice ring to it. We're probably wrong, and he's probably going to be like, you fucking idiots. But
yeah.
Guess what? We have the power, mate. We have the microphone.
Yeah, he's probably going to be like, it's Jardy.
Oh, he's got the default helmet, mate. I don't care what he says.
Has he got a default helmet?
He's got the default helmet.
Oh my.
And, I was giving poor Jodaku a bit of stick. You know what, Jodaku? I take it back. At least you've got a custom helmet. But that's a nice lap time there from JD.
Jaddy.
23.8 on the meds. Class. Dirty Orange, championship leader, invalid. Nerd. Go on, son. Go and get some points.
Go on, son.
I would love for this man to win this championship.
Jeez Louise! Who was that?
Risky?
The Red Bull.
Yeah, Risky,
Jodaku.
It's risky.
It is risky. He's really driving a little bit risky. As he nearly took out Dirty Orange.
I think he's out of fuel. He is out of fuel. Oh, he's got another car coming.
Oh. He's got a lot of track behind him right now, so he has to get it to the pits as fast as he possibly can. You would think. I think he's lost the front wings. End plate for good measure. No.
No, he's just got no fuel. He's got 0 fuel.
Yeah.
He's relying solely on the reserves and a bit of an ERS, mate. It'll get you going.
Maloney out.
Oh, big rhymer. That's not how you do 10-15, mate.
Hang on. Maloney and Smitty are out here.
Where was Smitty crashed?
I'm not sure.
He's in the pit lane?
No, he's before the pit lane.
No, that was Big Rhymer. Well, unless he reset to the thing. Maloney crashed out of turn 2. There's his tyre there. You can catch it on the stream with Dirty Orange. But
yeah. So, mate, my prediction's actually looking very, very good now.
Yeah, wow.
Because anyone that sets a lap time now will go through on the medium tyre.
Now all Dan has to do is beat Maloney's time and you're looking good.
Yeah, take that, all the people that went under 5.
Yeah, well, I'm about to tell you that, mate. But here comes Dan the Racer, who was the long-time leader of this championship, but can he get it back? Can he pull himself back to the lead?
Well, does he back out of the lap now that he knows he doesn't have to get through on that soft compound tyre? He's still well and truly pushing.
Yeah, he is pushing. Sometimes you just got to do the lap here, mate, because it's very easy to invalidate, very easy to crash, so you're better off just putting it on the board. It's a track where you don't want to be leaving it to the last few minutes of the session, where all that pressure is going to pile up and you may capitulate to that pressure. But around the final corner, 16, onto the Walker Straight comes Dan the Racer, and he goes to P2. Good lap time. Slots himself in between Wolfer and Jodiku.
Yeah.
So now the one man who can do anything about his exit from the session is Maniac. In the McLaren.
The papaya.
The other similarly named Maniac is out there for Alpine. Newly appointed full-time driver for Wasdog for the last 3 races of the season. He's got a 3-race contract. And I think he's hoping just to show the captains that he's a good pick for next season, mate. The draft is around the corner.
Yeah.
And for those who are watching, sign-ups are open. So make sure you go over to the Discord and sign up for Season 3. All the information is there about the sign-ups, about the draft. The 9th of February, Moose. Lock it in. It's going to be a good night.
I will be watching with bated breath to see where I end up.
You might not just be watching, mate. We might have to get you in.
Get the old commentary team up.
Someone's going to run it. Obviously being me. But there's 4 tiers, and I'm thinking, instead of just having 2-person gig the entire night, I'm thinking we could share it around with the comms team.
Ooh.
I think that could be a little bit of a cheeky, situation.
It definitely could be. You're onto something there.
I think I am onto something. Asked Easy, heard you're drafting me for tier 2 or 3. Ty-Star, maybe tier 4, mate, champ. Get it right.
You can't even overtake Moose.
No closed door draft this time, mate. Tier 3 and tier 4 will be streamed. They will be live. They will be done by the captains in front of the world watching Moose.
Yeah.
So once those captains are announced, mate, post season 2, some drivers, they better start sucking up to those captains, mate, to get those spots.
Absolutely.
Maniac P4 on the meds. That's pretty quick.
Truly improves. That's a great lap.
Now we're going to go with JD, mate, on those mediums. He's about to kick off a flying lap for the Aston Martin. And I think this is his first appearance here at the OSRL. I think it might be his first league race ever. I don't know. He
Oof.
was having... He was talking about something about trying to load up a setup of something with Kraken earlier. It was kind of hurting my brain. The patience on Kraken, I'll give it to him. He has a lot of it. Far more than me, mate. But he's looking quick.
He is.
Risky G's a little rusty. I think we're all feeling a little bit like that. I got some new pedals, mate, so I'm trying to get used to them. The new equipment, it takes a while to mould two moves.
It certainly does. That's why I signed up to next season on pad again, mate. So I'm not quite confident enough to run the wheel yet.
That's it, mate. I know plenty of people who tried that. Mr. Mount, he tried the old wheel and went back to the controller. Just felt at home.
Yeah.
With the controller.
To be fair, my wheel's currently sitting out on my deck because I found a whitetail that was like the size of a huntsman the other day. So
yeah, right.
And he decided to crawl into the pedal well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I don't know where he went. He or she. I'm not spider discriminatory.
I know it's 2022, Moose, but I don't think we need to go that far.
It went into one of the pedals, and I honestly don't know if the fly spray that I drowned my wheel in killed it.
How were the holidays, Risky? Yeah, good, mate. I didn't really have a holiday because I work in
honest to God, I cannot
but...
even see his name. Like, that's very lemon, that colour.
It is very bright.
Very
lemon. Holidays were good, mate. Pretty low-key. Worked a bit. How about you?
I worked flat out. I didn't have any days off apart from the public holidays. And mate, look at the clouds rolling in. Welcome to Melbourne, lads.
Welcome to Melbourne. The weather is changing. Maniac gets to P8. So now that puts Noodle and Marble into the danger zone?
Wow,
the danger zone.
Welcome to the drain zone.
Dirty Orange is safe, mate. His time beats Maloney's, so he doesn't really need to improve. The only driver who needs to improve could be Noodle and Marble, and then we would have all 10 drivers who are capable of participating in Q3 there to participate.
Yeah.
JD's in the chat saying this is a first official league race on the PS4. Typically races on PC in another Aussie league. Well, there you go. Welcome, mate. Welcome in. Good to have you here, my friend. Here comes Dirty Orange, the championship leader, who appears to be struggling a little bit tonight, mate. He goes to P4, 3/10 off the pace.
Yeah.
And that will be a fresh set of softs.
Yeah, I know. I've lost my prediction again. You could have just paid me out, mate.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about it. Well, there you go.
Damn it!
Happy days. Dry race? Well, we don't know because we don't have a prediction. Not a prediction. We don't have a weather report, so it could even get wet for Q3 here, Moose.
It does look like it's going to get very moist.
It's getting a bit
Q3,
ominous
mate.
here.
As someone that does live in Melbourne, I know what these clouds mean, and it is not good.
As the Melbourne meteorologists would say, it's about to fucking rain, mate.
There's a high chance of showers.
Dry race, there you go.
Tell you what, how phenomenal is Jane Bone? Just quietly.
Oh, it's raining. It's raining. It is raining. God, we're good.
It's a Melbourne thing, everyone at home. You just have to trust us when we say it's going to rain.
Wow, that happened quick, didn't it?
Yeah. I feel like it was sunny a lap ago.
Well, Cody's finally got something right, eh? They got the Melbourne weather right.
Yeah, they got Melbourne right. I actually don't see any rain.
I can confirm with 100% certainty that there is precipitation. There is water droplets falling from the sky.
It is not raining.
I reckon some of the pace from these drivers is going to be dropping as well.
I put it to you, it is not raining in Sector 3. In fact, I've just seen the first splotch now, and I'm on board with Dirty Orange coming around in the final quarter.
It is raining. It is raining.
Moisture. Man, I feel robbed. Everyone should have got through that session on mediums. What the hell?
Well, there you go. I get paid out.
With my points again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Under, bang, complete.
Whatever.
Thanks, Moose.
I don't feel like I've ever won one. Like, I actually can't remember ever winning.
I honestly think you need to just go, alright, I want to pick this, and then pick the other one.
And then go the opposite, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the strategy. So, we're going to lose... Oh, we're going to lose Smitty, Banana Hanuk, Noodle and Marble, and then Maloney D. No, not Maloney D. Maloney
Just
96s. The whole family of Maloney's in LSRL. But Maloney 96, he is not going to be participating in Q3. He crashed out, although he made it through on the time ahead of Noodle and Marble, narrowly.
Back in a sec, mate.
All good, but this rain is going to throw up a whole bit of spice here, mate. At the moment, it's Jodiku, Dan the Racer, and Wolfer at the front. Dirty Orange, but Maniac, JD, they've got some serious pace in those mediums. So does Risky and Big Ryman. There's some good lap times on the mediums. So, who's it going to be? Will it be the Inters, or will it just be dry enough for the Slicks? It could be dry by the time we get through into Q3. So, we wait with anticipation. The black screen to go away, and it is raining heavier than it was. I suspect it's not going to be suitable weather for the Slicks. It's going to be intermediate time. So, who is it going to be on pole position? Who's it going to be? I'm excited to see. Oh my god, yawning and like barking. Nice. It is the Inter Tires.
Oh.
It is the Inter Tires, Moose.
It's certainly the intermediate tyres. Sorry, mate, I just had to go and get the calf bottle.
That's all good, mate. All good.
Do we call it calf? Like, a junior moose is a calf.
The little one?
Yeah. Junior. Tell you what, mate, it is a fairly substantial little shower that's coming.
It is a bit. It's pretty moist on the circuit. Definitely intermediates weather.
Yeah.
Now this is going to change the game. We could see someone like Dirty Orange pull it out here. He's good in the wet. Despite the pace hasn't looked tremendous from him tonight so far.
Yeah. Now there's quite a lot of moisture on track now.
Prediction, mate.
There is.
Let's have one.
I think Dan the Racer is just too good. Dan the Racer. For mine.
Dan the Racer, he does like the wet. He does like the wet, Dan.
The moisture conditions.
I'm going to go with... I don't know. I really don't know. Let's go with Jodiku. Why not? Jodiku. He's been quick in qualifying this entire season.
Sportsbet would be paying you about $30 for that.
You reckon?
Oh, yeah. Get
ready to pay up, Moosey, at the end of this session. Big Rymer through on to what would normally be a DRS zone, but it is disabled in these conditions.
I'll put a cheeky zinger box on Jodiku to go front row with you.
Alrighty.
Cheeky zinger box.
So if he's off the front row, I'll buy you one. If he's on the front row, you buy me one. There you go. Agreed on.
First.
The virtual handshake.
Oh, someone's out. Maniac's out.
Is he out, or is he just sideways?
He's crashed
just sideways.
Well, yeah, he's lost the beans just out the front of the Melbourne Sports and Aquatics Centre there.
The old MSAC building.
MSAC.
In the MSAC car park there, mate. Here comes Big Rymer through 11 and 12. Be careful of that exit curb in these conditions.
Yeah.
Especially for those who aren't running traction control, it'll spin up as the moisture sits on top of the painted curb. It's like ice.
I am a big fan of moisture.
We love moisture, especially in a zinger box.
Ooh.
I had the old halal snack pack for dinner, mate. It
Oh,
was pretty
did ya?
yum. I did.
I had the ball and chain make butter chicken. It's phenomenal.
Not bad, not bad.
Not bad,
Grandma.
not bad, good size.
Jodoku.
Yeah,
Second.
so the track has lost 10 seconds as mate Jodaku's invalidated that next lap, mate. So, but he is provisionally on the front row for you, buddy.
Dan, third. It could be the case of the track getting worse and worse, mate.
No!
Maniac goes up into second. So at the moment,
goodness.
I owe you the zinger box. Risky goes up into second. Maniac, this isn't going to be anything special after that spin. It's a 159.2. But here comes Dirty Orange, the Kiwi, the championship leader, trundling around 16 on to the Walker Straight to set his first lap time of the session, as I think Maniac's binned it at turn 2, Valtteri Bottas style. And Dirty Orange goes up into position 5. And we're getting at a look of the McLaren stranded on the side of the circuit here. He's just got it going.
Oh, he's in a very compromising part of this track.
JD, that's in the wall, surely. No?
Who?
JD.
Jaddy.
Around the final corner. Jaddy.
Oh, yeah. Jaddy.
Wow. It's going to be invalid for the next lap as well, though, but I think he'll be just counting his lucky stars that he's kept going.
Kept full four wheels on the car.
That's it. Big Rama. We pick him back up, coming around 15. And he's got half a second in his account over his previous best. And the conditions look pretty similar to the start of the session, so drivers will be finding time most likely for the rest of the session. Jodaku, interestingly, is into the pit lane. He's invalidated it. That's probably why.
Oh, I can smell the chips from here.
So has Dan. He's coming in risky. Is he going to be coming in? No, he's staying out. He's going to finish this lap off. Coming around at the final corner. The man in the Red Bull, can he get onto the pole position? Yes, he can by 0.4 of a second or so. Nice lap there from the Red Bull man.
Yeah.
Maniac. Kicking off another lap now after I think he's just done a cool-down lap. Or he might have made a mistake on that one. And he's just going to again probably fuel the car up for a couple of attempts.
Yeah.
Woofer coming into the final sector now. It's all about just getting laps on the board here, especially for those, and it's probably going to apply to every single one of them, who haven't done any wet practice moves, because wet practice is irrelevant half of the time.
Well, yeah, you've hit the proverbial nail on the head there, mate, but you get drivers like B. Grimer, like Dan the Racer, they absolutely love the wet conditions. And, mate, I fall into that category. I absolutely froth the wet conditions.
It's the great equaliser, the wet conditions. Anyone can get it up the front when it's wet. It's all about the raw skill and who has the biggest balls.
Ooh.
Without going over the line.
So that's a little bit personal there from you, mate.
Mania coming around 14.
Report you to HR.
You can take it up with the comms manager. Oh wait,
yeah,
okay.
Me. Yeah, right.
There's only one boss, HR manager, CEO, CFO.
I have to kiss his ass a little bit. He's giving me a Guernsey next season.
Oh, there you go, mate.
Well, I don't know. Is he giving me a Guernsey next season?
Oh, mate, I'd love to have you in the Alpine Guernsey if I have it again.
No. I'm in a comms Guernsey.
Oh, I thought you meant a driving Guernsey. I'll give you one of them too.
Oh. Tier 3 or Tier 4?
Mate, wait and see. But you know the answer to that.
Yeah, I do. Absolutely, I do.
Maniac's on pole position at the moment, mate.
It could make commentary very interesting next season with Tier 3 and Tier 4 being run simultaneously.
Yes. Well, the Ulster team is always looking for commentators, so for those of you out here in our community, if you'd like to have a go on with comms, send me a message through the Discord or the new sign-up form you can put on the thing interested in commentary. And, well, I'll be in contact because I'd love some new members on the team. Not that there's anything wrong with the members we got, Moose. But
It's
there's
alright,
always...
doesn't have feelings at all. You're just salty because Jidoku's going to cost you a zinger box.
Oh, mate, don't worry. He's just started a flying lap. It's all good. Oh, that's invalid. Or not. How is that not invalid? He's just absolutely track extended maniac.
Oh, he's pulled out of it, though. This is good.
But yeah, it's going to be... mate, I don't know what I'm more interested in this race or the next season, mate.
Oh, mate, to be fair, I got the blinkers on the zinger box at the moment.
All eyes for the zinger.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, in that sign-up sheet, the final question is, do you zing on? Who's put that in there? That is absolute gold.
Oh, that's my one addition to the sign-up form.
In the OSRL Facebook chat with all the drivers, I'm pretty sure I put in there this afternoon. Hang on, I'll bring it up and read it to you, because I'm going to guess you didn't read it.
I did read it, mate.
It says,
I don't know it off memory.
Final sign-up question, lol, do you zing on? Ha 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 ha. I don't just zing, I let the Colonel spit his herbs and spices in my mouth on a Saturday night. That is facts.
That is
facts.
That is pretty naughty. Juddy, whatever you want to call him, comes around the final corner. He's going to get a lap time on the board, mate, finally.
Juddy.
And he goes second. A 32.900.
That is 1,000 off pole.
Yeah, he's right off the pole position there. He's going to be a bit upset. Dan, only managing 6th on this occasion. And he's going to set off on another one, but he's leaving his run a little late. Jodiku's in the pit lane, so well, I owe you a zinger box, mate.
You do owe me a zinger box. Woohoo!
Let's not rub it in, mate. Let's be gentlemen about it.
I'll share my potato and gravy with you, maybe.
I get mine taken out of my zinger boxes, mate.
Yeah, fair enough.
Upsize them chips.
Ooh.
Dirty Orange, P3. He is just over a 10th off of the pole position time from Maniac at the moment. Here comes Maniac in the McLaren, and he stays 9th of all the runners out there at the moment. Next car will be Juddy, mate. Currently 2 seconds off of his best, so I say he's either made a mistake or he is...
I think he's just on the way in.
Well, yeah, he's got no fuel left, so he won't be going again, so he will not be challenging for that pole position this time around.
Oh, Jodiku's out there, mate.
Well, I don't know how he plans to get around the circuit in the next 34 seconds, unless your time is different, Moose. But
no, I got 34 seconds, but I don't know how he's going to make that happen.
I don't know if he can defy physics. Even if he cuts all the corners, he won't make it.
Yeah, probably just... get the helicopter to pick you up there, Jidoku.
He's going to need the old restart lap from time trial function to get started for this one. But here comes Big Rhymer around to the final corner. The Ferrari man, can he
Has Dan crashed
challenge
out?
for pole? No, he can't. No, he's just in the pit lane, mate. There you go. Jodiku will not be making it. Dirty Orange, can he take the pole position away from the two in front? Yes, he can. The championship leader comes out at the dirt, and Risky follows him through onto the front row. Big changes in the final parts of the qualifying session. Woofer coming into the final corner now. Can he challenge for the front couple of rows here on reserve?
He's fractionally down on his best time, but what can he find in the final sector?
Sector 3 is long, though. The third sector is very long.
He hasn't found anything, so...
He hasn't found anything.
And with Big Rhymer 1.2 seconds down on his lap, that is qualifying complete, mate.
It is, mate.
It is.
So, Dirty Orange, pole position. Championship leader.
Le Champion.
Ahead of Risky, the reserve for Red Bull, Maniac JD, Big Rhymer Wolfer, Dan Racer Jodiku, and Maniac. And then it'll be Maloney 96 rounding out the top 10 for the race here, which is going to be dry moose. So say goodbye to the wet conditions. It's been fun while it lasted.
Well, mate, it is Melbourne. Anything can happen.
As long as they get the rain out of the way before Tier 1, it's gonna be a good one. Because I love the rain, but not at this circuit.
Yeah.
Just no.
No.
You know?
Yeah, I do know. I speak
Yeah.
English and have a functioning knowledge of language, so yeah, I know.
Wow. Aren't you sophisticated with your words?
My educated.
You educated soul.
Yes.
Top 3 for the race, Daisy. It's from TieStar. I don't know.
Oh, hang on. My man Urban Scyther's in the chat.
Oh, he is, mate.
My
Dirty
man.
Orange, go.
Do
Your
you know what?
man.
I am so excited that I get to call my man this week for Tier 1.
You do, mate. Tier 1 moose.
It has been many a moon since I've called my man.
Tier 1 moose action. I love it.
Yeah, it'll be a little bit different. Yeah, it's normally my night off, but the Moose Ark making a appearance for Tier 1 this week. Hello.
Sorry, what, mate?
I just was wondering if I'd disconnected or something, because...
Oh, no, I just disconnected from the conversation for a second, mate.
Well, that doesn't hurt my feelings at all.
I'm sorry, mate, but
No,
we're going to roll the
don't
intro,
be sorry.
and I can
Just don't ever
apologise
let it
when
happen
we're off the
again.
stream.
Don't ever let it happen again.
It's just me being a fucking goober, mate.
Goober.
Goober, bruh. The intro rolling, bruh. The intro rolling.
Ding, 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 ding,
Ding, ding, ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, yes. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I'm terrible at beatboxing, but welcome to Melbourne, ladies and gentlemen. Round 23. 23? 21 of the championship. Tier 3 action around the Albert Park Street circuit here. And we've got 3 rounds to go in the championship. It is heating up. Championship leader is on pole position for the 29 laps here for the Australian Grand Prix. And it's going to be one hell of an interesting 29 laps. Can Dan the Racer chase him down from 7th on the grid? Reedy in 2nd on the championship standings. Not here tonight to challenge around this beautiful Albert Park circuit. And speaking of the circuit, here it is. Well, in a moment, I think it's coming up. Maybe? I can't hear it. There it is. The 5.3 kilometre circuit, 16 corners. We've got 3 DRS zones down to turn 1, down to turn 3, and down to turn 13. Not much elevation here around the Albert Park circuit, but plenty of action to come in these 29 laps. The middle of the Pirelli compounds are here, the C4, C3, and C2. But let's get things kicked back underway, Moosey. And I'm going to take us through the grid. Actually, no, you're going to take us through the grid. And I'm going to take the race start, because you're going to take the race start in Tier 1, my friend.
Oh, am I? I might hand it over to someone.
No, mate, you're doing it, mate. I want to watch you call me off pole position.
Alrighty. So we have on pole position on the soft compound tyres. That's a big advantage here. We have Dirty Orange. He'll be joined alongside Risky on that medium. P3 for Maniac on the medium. P4 for Jaddy or JD or Joddy or whatever his name is. And he'll be on the mediums as well. B Grimer in 5th on the mediums. 6th for Woofer. 7th for Dan the Racer. 8th for Jidoku. 9th for Maniac. And 10th for Maloney. They're all on the soft compound tyres. Noodle Marble and Banana Hammock occupying the 6th row of the grid. Both on the medium compound tyre. Smitty in P13 has gone for that soft. Raymond, Bills Battlers, and still the Mon, 14th, 15th, 16th respectively, all on the medium. Rolling Thunder, P17 on the soft. It's not me, it's you. P18 on the soft compound tyres. Hoffer's gone for the medium in P19, and Cheap Trick, after that grid penalty dropping him to the back of the grid, will be on the soft compound tyre also, mate.
Here we go. We're lining up Albert Park. It's been a long time since we've been here in Formula One in OSRL as well.
It certainly has.
It was 22 rounds last season. It was round 1 last year. It's 21 this. It means we have had 40 rounds between the last visit here to Albert Park for OSRL. But here we go. Tier 3. The lights are about to come on for the drivers. And we're going to get this kicked off momentarily. Here we go. 5 lights are on and underway we go. And it's a good start from the front row. But a very good start from Jodoku further back. Maniac got a good start as well. He's going to challenge Risky into the first corner, and around the outside he's going to try and get him. And they make a slight bit of contact, and there's carnage further back.
Woofer
is around at the back. Maloney 96 is absolutely flying. Raymond, he is out. He is DNF'd, and we have a virtual safety car, mate.
It's not me, it's you. And Raymond really got tangled up with each other there. After one of them took... Whoa! Jeez. Raymond is pointing sideways in a very compromising position. One of them took Woofer out. Woofer lost his front wing for damage. We do have a full course safety car.
It's been upgraded to the full case.
So Bert Mylander out there on lap 1.
So damaged front wings for a few of the drivers. It's on Mitchell, Woofer, Cheap Trick included in that. How about Roland Thunder? So he got some damage on that Mercedes. How about the other drivers? I suspect there was a little bit of chaos further back. I didn't quite catch it on the stream, mate, but you certainly caught it with your eyes, Moosey.
I certainly did.
So, beacon of what? I did catch it with my eyes. Let's have a look at it. It was a good start at the front. Good battle between the Alpine and the Red Bull.
Jodoku got a great start.
He did. He was flying. But he got a great start, but then he also managed to shuffle back to 8th eventually when we got to the virtual safety car.
Yeah, I think he got a little bit deep boxed and really had to get out of it.
Yeah, he probably got boxed in on the inside. Pretty common occurrence.
Look at Hoffer just quietly. He's made up a ton of positions.
Yeah, what's that? 6 spots? Something like that. Yeah, 6 spots. Big mover. Smitty as well up 3. Maloney up 3. Cheap Trick up 3. Wolfer, big loser, as well as Raymond, who's already out of this race. The Alfa Romeos, that's not going to do them any benefit in trying to stop Haas from winning this Constructors' Championship for Tier 2. Tier 2? Season 2, my apologies.
Oh, wow. It's just allowed Woofer to overtake It's Not Me, It's You behind the safety car.
It's Not Me, It's You's back. I went 3 miles an hour, so...
Yeah, and he was off the track.
So... Dirty Orange, he converted with those softs off the line from pole position.
Yeah.
And this is probably good for him. It's going to let him take those softs a little bit longer.
Yeah, and it's also going to get them nice and warm and nice and sticky. So I expect him to really pull away on the restart here.
Well, this restart's probably going to take a couple of laps.
Yeah. I would say the end of 3.
I suspect so, mate. But, there you go. Safety car lap 1.
Yeah.
No, we did say $1.05. There you go.
Oh, I thought you were being generous.
Mate, we could have made a fortune with that.
What's burning?
What's burning? That's never a good sign. There's something burning in the house.
I'll be back.
Okay, mate. Hope it's alright. So, how's the weather? Awkward conversations. But the top 5 got away well. The top 4 got away, nothing changing with them. Maniac really tried it on Risky. Couldn't quite get it done. They had a great battle down at the first couple of corners. But let's see. We should get kicked off at the end of this lap, hopefully. It's on you He's put on that hard compounded tyre. Wolfer, he's put on a medium. Cheap Trick, he's put on some mediums. And that's the three who have stopped. Raymond's car is entirely stopped. And it's been lifted by the crane outside of the live circuit, down at turn 2. But this is going to be interesting. Soft versus medium. Now, it is a one-stop medium. It's not an easy one like it is Russia, but it is certainly a soft medium here. And the safety car has come out a little bit too early for people to be considering the hard compounded tyres. So it's going to be restarted at the end of this lap, I suspect.
I
Yes, the
would
Martin
also
safety car will
suspect
move
that,
out of
mate.
the way. Oh, will you? Have you sorted out what's burning?
I think it's
You are fiery.
I think it's the Punjabs next door.
Ah.
Yes, I am a fiery.
Let's just pretend you didn't say that.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. Sure. Safety car is in this lap.
There you go. So Dirty Orange will head the field as we're going to start lap 4 back under green flags.
Yeah. I'll let you have
Dirty
the
Orange.
restart, mate.
No, mate, it's all yours, mate. It's all
Oh.
yours.
That's so kind of you.
Just stick us on board with Maniac, because why not?
Alright, why? Tell you what,
Dirty Orange hasn't exactly left the safety car a lot of room, eh?
I'll tell you what, Dirty
he's
Orange is gone already, and he's actually left Risky. He's left Risky behind a little bit.
I think he left the entire field behind. Look at the field spread.
Look at B Grimes defend here from Maloney. Maloney will have the outside line, hence a little bit more speed. B Grimes has gone backwards. Good move there.
Oh, he's in the wall.
Jadoku
Risky's
got
in the wall.
interested as well. Oh, he's in the wall, and he's in a very position there. That's probably going to be another safety car, you'd think. Try and get it turned around, son. And it's not me, it's you goes past. And he does get that pointed the right way under just yellow flag conditions. So a little bit further up, Maloney 96 really starting to make some inroads and try and get onto the back of Dan the Racer now.
Yes, yeah, so Risky. I'm not quite sure. We were focused on Maloney's move.
Yeah.
I suspect he's just lit it up at the exit of turn 2 and proceeded into the barriers. I think Still the Mon's just done exiting the pit lane.
Yeah.
Exiting the pit lane.
On the
That's
hard
not what you want to do.
tyres.
And Dirty Orange, he sprinted away 1.9 seconds already, mate.
Yeah. It's that is the difference between these two tyres. Unfortunately for these lads, in second and third, and it's not going to be very long at all before I would suspect that they're going to have Dan the Racer and Maloney for company, and probably Jadoku also.
Yeah, but then they're going to have the benefit at the end of the race.
Yeah.
And the thing is for them, they won't have to
Smitty's
overtake.
out. Smitty's out. Oh, he's in the middle of the pit wall.
lane.
He's in the middle of the pit straight.
He is. That's a. How it is a safety car. I was going to say, how is that not a safety car? But it is because.
Jeez.
Is that maybe where he crashed in qualifying? It must be.
It could be.
Because yeah, it's easy. We haven't talked about it,
mate,
but that corner's deadly. That exit.
We've had 4 laps, and this is our second safety car.
We've had about a lap. We've had about 5 sectors of green flag racing so far.
And to be fair, we probably could have had one for Risky at the end of at the start of the restart. We really should have had another one.
Yeah, nice. So,
Yes.
will we see any pitting from the front? That's the question.
I wouldn't have thought. We've done 3 of these laps behind safety car. I would not have thought anyone's going to come in just yet.
Yeah, but let's say you did one of the first one, you probably would have benefited. But who knows? Who knows?
I know.
It is not easy to pass around here. That's the thing you've got to consider as well. And it's too early for take mediums to the end. So staying out is probably the best option at this stage of the race.
Well, Dirty Orange has done just that.
Maloney is coming in.
Yeah.
He's coming in.
Maniac in.
Maniac's coming in. So a couple of the soft runners coming in. Maybe Roland Thunder might think about it, but he is thinking about it. He's thinking about it enough to come into the pit lane as well.
He didn't just think about it, did he?
This saves still the Mon who crashed out of the pit lane.
Yeah.
Well, we've got 2 of the 4 safety cars out of the way already.
Yeah.
When do we get? What laps are we going to see the next 2?
Oh, well, we're at this rate, we'll have them out of the way before lap 10.
I think we will. It's just a matter of when, not if.
Typical Tier 3 fashion.
It's same Tier 3. Doesn't matter if it's a new year.
Yeah.
As the old M Stone did say in the chat just before.
I should have raced tonight. I really should have.
You should have, Moose. I gave you the chance, mate.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but then I'd probably be solo comming, so you know
Yeah,
what?
exactly.
It's good to have you here.
Exactly, and I thought about you before I thought about myself. So
if you want to join the comps team so we have more options and Moose can race next time, drop me a message in the DMs.
You're trying to get rid
and
of
you
me?
might get it, and you might get a cheeky bit of you send, I'll send back, bit of action, I'll send you a picture of my zinger box, you send me a picture of your zinger box.
Oh, what do you mean? You owe me one now.
Give me your address, mate. I'll order it now. I'll have it ready for the next safety car.
Hey, that's a very tempting offer. Oh.
Tier 3 is averaging a safety car every 2.5 laps.
Yeah, I saw that. That's funny.
I mean, well, you can only have 4 max in a race, so you just times that by 23 and you get how many safety cars that we're averaging for this year. Raymond, that was fun. Well, you made it a long way, didn't you? But in serious fashion, or in serious business, that does suck, my friend. Not the start to your year you would have wanted, I'm sure. And now we just await Still the Mon to get his Williams to the back of the field. And we'll go racing, I suspect, at the end of this lap.
I'm actually surprised that we're not already racing.
Because we're waiting for the Williams.
Well, he's close enough, isn't he?
He probably would have been if they, let Dirty Orange slow the pack down a bit. But we know the FIA. They're
Bert
very
Mylander's hoofing.
He is sending it, mate. Sending it.
We've never.
He sends that safety car.
I have never seen Bert Mylander drive this fast. Like, he was pulling away
What would
from
be nice
Dirty
if we
Orange
could get on board with a safety car? How good would that be?
Just old Bert Mylander listening to his Spice Girls in the
on the radios, mate.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want. I wanna get this race fucking restarted, Moose. If you wanna be my lover,
gotta get with my friends. Come on.
You gotta take out Shizou Jax in Tier 1. Just kidding, Jax. Love you.
Do you know what's even funnier is I actually know all the words to that song.
Oh, mate, it's a great song.
Well, the first CD I ever bought, I'm ashamed to say, it was the Spice Girls CD.
No, mate, there's nothing wrong with that.
I had a massive thing for Baby Spice.
Mate, which Spice Girl? Baby Spice?
Also known as Emma Bunton.
Yes, mate.
Lives at 74 Alexandra Parade.
What about... Go run through the 5 in order. So, Baby Spice number 1, number 2.
I don't know. Like, none of the others. Probably Sporty number 2. The posh one third, but she's a dog. Then
Horner's wife. What about Horner's wife, mate?
Then Horner's wife. As we're racing
and then Mel
again.
B. And then Mel B. In number 5. Oh, JD spun it!
Oh, JD.
JD's done
bugger.
it! Oh, there's going to be damage on that car for sure.
Mate, I'm going to pull it out. He's going to get swallowed like the 18-year-old on prom night. I pulled it out early. And just for good measure, he gets overtaken by the McLaren. Also going to get...
Oh my God, they're about 7 wide here. What the...
Absolutely swamped.
He's probably got damage, so I think he's led in the past.
That is not the 18-year-old on prom night. That is the porn star in the...
That's the Riley Reid special, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, there's damage on that car for sure. He's got no downforce on the front.
Riley Reid, that's a name I haven't heard in a little while.
There you go. You've got an insight into my evening activities.
I actually don't know who that is. Who is that?
Mate, you might have to do a bit of research for next week in terms of commentary. A bit of professional research.
What do you read? I'll do my research tonight. No! Jadoku's out! Jadoku's out!
Oh, he's
gone right around, and I was on board with that. That's a full course safety car. Mate, I was on board with that. That was horrible.
Oh, it's a full safety car. Well, there you go. Get the M-Stone. Crunch the numbers, mate. Crunch the numbers, mate. You've got to pit now. You've got to pit the soft runners. Yep. You've got to pit. That's very clever.
I don't think they can avoid it now.
The
number 88 car does come in from the lead of the race. He'll probably.
I think I'd be pitting if I was on the mediums, mate, because
really
we've got one safety car left.
Chances are it's going to be out by lap 12.
And chances are it's going to be out, and you're going to need the fucking hard compound tyre anyway. So just get it over and done with, and you're going to lose less track positions. So Dan the Racer. Oh no, it's going to do Dirty Orange has come out in front, excuse me. He's put on mediums though, mate. That's going to be a pretty tall order for him.
Yeah, 21 laps.
21 laps. I mean, we're probably going to spend 4 to 5.
Safety car.
4 or 5, 6 under the safety car, so he can probably do it.
Yeah. It's a big ask.
Potentially, maybe.
Big ask. Dan the Racer's in a great spot here. He's in a very good spot. Provisionally second.
Mate, still the Mon. You know, if we have a safety car very shortly, he's in P3.
Woofer and Maniac both colliding with each other.
Not quite sure about Bill's Battlers and Juddy going for the soft compound, but, well, there you go.
We'll pull out a dodgeball reference. It's a ballsy strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
There you go, mate.
Safety car every 2.67 laps. That's M-Stone crunching those numbers.
I mean, I could have told you that off the top of my head, but good work, M-Stone, on the numbers.
We'll now call M-Stone Karim.
What's his name?
Karim.
Karun Chandok.
Chandler. Is it Chandler or Chantok?
Chandok, he's Indian, mate.
Well, you can have an Indian Chandler.
Oh. I have never met an Indian called Chandler.
It's Karim.
Or Karim.
He's
on the Skypad with Paul DeResta, the Irishman. But wow, this is Maniac's coming in. He's thinking, I'm getting off these mediums.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's going to go to the back of the grid.
He's slapping on a set of the white tyres, I think. Yes, it is. He's getting rid of that penalty. That's why he's coming in. This could be a very, very good call for Dan the Racer if, and if only, we get a safety car in the next 3 laps.
Well,
which we probably will.
Even if they don't, Dan the Racer and Dirty Orange are probably going to fight this race out to the end. Everyone ahead of them has to pit.
Yeah, they do. Apart from Rolling Thunder, he's actually in the net lead. He has stopped. But I don't want to do the man dirty, but I don't see him winning this race.
I have faith in you, Rolling Thunder.
Rolling Thunder, I hope I'm wrong. Tystar, I went out and checked on the dogs barking at the end of the last safety car and came back in and we have another one. But we don't want you to miss any of the safety car action, mate.
The only thing you missed out on, Tystar, was me thinking my house was on fire.
If the Formula 1 season of this year had the rate of safety cars of Tier 3 this year, there had been 464 safety cars across the season, and we're about to get back underway.
Yeah, that's gold.
For the 4th time we're going to go green flag racing, mate. And how long is it going to last? That's the question.
The good news is we only get 4 safety cars. So.
We only have 1 more to go, and, well, it's going to be out of the way by lap 15 at the latest, I suspect.
Yeah. Jeez, I think you're being real generous. There you go, put a poll up. Safety car before lap 13.
Oh. That's gonna. You're asking a lot of here, Moose.
I don't even think it'll be lap 11, mate. Oh, geez, who's got interested off the restart there?
Here we go.
Hoffer's tried to have a little look at Noodle and Marble, has he? No, it's Maloney D and Noodle and Marble.
Maloney stopped. I forgot about that.
Hoffer's having a really good showing here. He's just got past Banana. Has he going to come back at him? And that is moved on there from Hoffer. Was a good move. Credit
He'll
where
probably
it's
crush
due.
in the next 6 laps though, because that's what he does. Did I just say that? Yes, I did.
I'm trying to have a little bit of professionalism. It's no secret that Hoffer and I don't like each other. Trying to have a little bit of professionalism.
I'm just stating the obvious that he likes to crush more than the average person.
That's fair enough.
Maloney, I forgot about him. Stopped, mate. So he's in the lead of this race.
Oh, we got a yellow flag.
He's making the move.
Yellow flag.
I don't know who that's for, but Maloney making the move.
Hoffer's all over the back of B Grimer here. He's going to have a look, and it's probably going to be a little bit more than a look. It's going to be a lunge, and that's going to be
job done.
Yeah, job done. So he's having a really good restart here. Is the little boy from wherever he's from?
Yeah, I don't know where Hoffer's from, but there you go, up into second place on the circuit. Maniac has a 2.2 second lead at the end of lap 11, and he's going to cross the line to kick off lap 12. Safety car again soon, surely.
Who's going to cause it?
How
much? Oh, it's Hoffer! Hoffer's going to cause it. He's in the wall.
Oh, he kept it going. I did. I said he was going to crash, and well, I hate to say it, but I'd said it. Oh, that's woof giving Cheap Trick a bit of a rear ending. And that's going to let Dirty Orange pass him. He's probably got a front wing with a minor bit of damage on it.
Oh, wow. And Hoffer is absolutely a boat now, as he's going to have some serious damage on that car.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Oh, there was contact there between Still the Mon and Bill the Battler. And Bill's Battler's going around the outside of Hoffer.
Hoffer was understeering through that corner. Bill was just getting squeezed up to the exit of his on the left-hand side, but he gets through. There's battles everywhere, mate.
Yeah, there is.
It's good when we're not under the safety car, eh?
Yeah.
Now they've said, oh! Danny!
Jaddy.
Dan getting checked up.
Jaddy really just of Hoffer, and I didn't have wing damage.
Oh, someone's in the wall. Still the Mont. He's out.
I'll tell you what, for someone that has parked on the racing line.
I think you might need to smack your headset again, mate. It's playing up.
Let me know how that is.
There, that's much better, mate. Here come the two Huss boys. Maloney. He's going to have the DRS now. It is enabled. Oh, there's no separate activation point for that one, so he's not going to have it. He's going to have it later on in the lap.
Yes. He's starting to do well. Mate, you called it perfectly that it was going to be Hoffer that went around.
What can I say, mate? I'm just different. Look at Maniac. He's 4.5 second lead. He's crushing it, I think the term would be.
Yeah. Who are you talking about?
Maniac in P1.
Yes. Still has the box, though.
Yes, he does.
What happened to Dan the race?
Bit of a battle. Oh, he's just stuck behind Cheap Trick in P7.
Yes, he is.
What happened to Dirty Orange?
What happened to Dirty Orange?
He got some damage, probably, and that's why he's been in the pit lane.
He's asking a lot out of those soft compound tyres, though.
Oh, yes, he is. Dan gets past Cheap.
Ooh,
Trick.
big lunge
Maniac
there from
gets
Maloney. And Maloney's going to have DRS this time around. He's getting a big toe as Banana Hammock goes to the inside to defend. And quite close enough, but he'll have the second.
Turn 3.
So,
Turn 3, it's going to get it done, I reckon.
too far back. You'll definitely have a look at the inside here. You'd think launches are one up the inside.
Oh, don't touch your teammate!
And Gunter would be having a heart attack right now between these two drivers. And mate, I can just see that Gunter's...
Oh my god! He's on the grass!
Again! Oh,
he
thought
him
he's going to
wide.
have a broken door after this. I can imagine
Someone was going to go fuck smash his door. Oh no! That was a bit feisty between the two Huss boys.
Yeah. What is it?
I think someone's at the door, Moose.
No, it was my fire brigade pager.
Oh, someone's burning down. Too bad.
Yeah. No, it's just an alarm at a shopping centre. Hang on, did you go Spring Hill? Ugh. That means I'm going there for work tomorrow morning. Anyway, back to the action.
Maniac holding on in front of Juddy, but how long can he hold on for? Hards versus softs. Oh, he's going to hold on for a bit longer because Juddy's coming into the pit lane with a bit of front wing damage again.
Maloney got past Banana Hammock, sorry. So that is net first in this race, still for Maloney, but he's really got to get on with life now.
The Haas boys are kicking off 2022 like they kicked off the first race of this season, mate. When they had that collision in Bahrain, I'm not sure if you remember.
Yeah.
Bit of a talking point back then. Good times.
Great classic hits.
Here on OSRL, Fox 1 Triple M, Cooper's Ale Cricket.
What? there was so much advertising going on there.
I know, right? It's great.
You've literally sold yourself.
Here on OSRL Zingon, Tuesday night special, Rocks F1. Oh, Danny. That's slidey. Slidey's going to slide it up the inside here of the Williams. He's going to try to make contact. And Noodle and Marble, he's got the elbows out pretty far there.
Who are you on board with, sorry?
Dan the Racer.
Oh, yes. And,
he's going to try again now on the Williams.
He's going to have a good run here on Noodle and Marble. That's job done. Will the McLaren follow him through? It doesn't look like he's close enough. So
he will, because Noodle and Marble won't have DRS here.
A GOOD good move there from Dan the Racer, and Bill's Battlers does look like he comes through as well. Oh, who's that?
Dan made a little bit of a mistake there at the braking zone.
No. Someone's in the middle of the track.
Are they now?
They were. They're not anymore.
Oh, it's Maniac.
Is it?
Maniac's fallen from the lead. He was leading by 8 seconds, and now Risky's out.
Risky's out. Oh, he's in such a compromising position.
How is that not a safety car?
I reckon. Oh, stay to the right. Stay to the right.
He's on the racing line, mate. So Maniac's had a moment, probably around 5.
Oh, the lead of the race. The lead of the race. Maloney past B Grimer. And Maloney will skip off up the road now if I can get that out of my mouth.
Oh, I'll put something in your mouth, mate.
Oh, you dirty bastard.
I'll put a wicked wing in your mouth, mate. How about that?
As long as you feed it to me by hand.
You gotta remember, mate, Maloney has stopped. He has stopped in this race.
Yeah.
He can potentially go to the end.
But did he go medium? No, he didn't. He went soft medium.
No, he went soft medium. So he can go to the end. Big Rhyme is coming bad at him here. So it's going to be the matter, can Dan chase him down?
Can the man Dan chase him down?
There's no way Bill's Battlers is making it to the end on those soft compound tyres.
No.
He's going to sneak past Dan here.
I wouldn't have thought.
Or is he? Dan's going to just absolutely yeet him off the circuit.
Yeet.
Alright. He's embracing Max Verstappen-esque vibes there.
It's funny because it's true.
I've got the inside line. You're getting off the circuit.
Oh wow, Wolfer's had a moment. No, he hasn't. He's come out of the pits. Don't mind me, mate.
I won't mind you then. No
Alrighty
worries.
then.
I'll take it off the table.
We have not had our full safety car, just quietly.
No, we haven't. I think Bert's he's got to fuel up, mate. He's
Yeah.
out of fuel in that thing.
Yeah, Bert needed to walk the 1.4 kilometres to Kittens. See a little bit of action.
Is he just going there to use the toilet? I heard they've got nice facilities.
Yeah, they've got great facilities. I think.
I heard there's a bit
So
of. I've heard they got a good powder room downstairs. Urban Cypher, you can ask him all about it.
Well, the powder or the room?
Both.
We'll leave that one alone, I think.
Shall we? Shall we
Yeah.
continue with the racing action?
I think that would be a smart idea.
It might be. Bill's having a go at Dan.
He is.
Dirty Orange is having a go at Reese. It's not me, it's you in the Alpha Tauri, who's made his way up into 10th position.
Oh, wow. With
he gets
oh,
points.
he's going to come back at him.
It's not me, it's you, he gets points just by staying out of trouble.
Yeah. He's
And
really
you
come a
can't
long
argue
way.
with us.
He's come a very long way since he was my teammate last season at Red Bull. Very, very
That
good.
fine must be pretty big, mate. They've paid you a couple times.
No. It's just the one that I haven't got up and cleared.
Dan, looking at Banana Hammock down the inside at 13. They're side by side through it, and well,
jeez.
that's I know
is a
Banana Hammock's
push.
probably going to be a bit pissed off at that, if I'm honest.
A lot pissed off. Oh, and he's lost out to the McLaren for good measure.
Yeah, he's lost his composure there and given up the position to the McLaren.
Do we see hit turn one? No. Banana Hammock's in. Big Grimer's come into the pits. So from
17 laps on those mediums,
lead of the
soft
race,
compound
yeah,
tyre
so
time.
It is. They will make it to the end now as well. He will
Here
be
we go, Bill's battlers.
very quick.
He looks at the outside line and he's going to get onto the grass a bit. That's going to force him wide.
Yeah, good defensive work there by Dan, the racer.
So Maloney 96, mate. He leads this race by 7 seconds. That's a sizable lead over
That
Dan,
is.
who's going to try and chase him down. But Bill's not going to make it to the end. He's just challenging Dan and sort of costing Dan time at the moment.
Yeah, exactly right. And even if Maloney's tyres do just start to degrade a little bit like we think they might, he's still in a very good position. That 7 seconds is going to be massive to chase down.
He's a sizable lead, and we'll see in the next lap or so if he's going to extend that or just hold it, or if it's going to be reduced by Dan. We'll start watching that trend. Big Grimer, he's come out in 8th place, mate.
Yeah.
And how far is he off the lead? He's 25 seconds off of the lead of the race. I don't see him clawing that down.
On fresh softs, I think getting back onto the podium could be possible.
It could be possible,
but
yeah.
He's got a lot of work to do.
The net podium lies with Maniac in 3rd place.
Yeah.
In the net 3rd. So that's definitely achievable for him. He's got Dirty Orange, though, right with him. Although Dirty Orange is going to take
Bill's
those
Battlers is going to have another
longer.
look here at Dan the racer. Sorry to cut you off, mate. Bill's Battlers just too far behind, and I'm not sure why he didn't get DRS there, but I don't recall seeing it open.
Interesting. Rolling Thunder goes past his teammate, who's just moving out of the way of these two as they come through on the charge.
So Dan has cut half a second in the last lap out of Maloney, and he's got to do a lot better than that. Although, as I say that, he's taken another second out of Maloney just in that sector. So maybe Maloney having an error, but yeah, he's not taking enough out of Maloney at the moment for mine, and Maloney in a very good position.
Yes, but he's ahead of his championship rival Dan. Bill's Battlers, he's going to have to pit sooner rather than later, I suspect. He's got to pit, so why not come in now and get fresh softs and get a full sort of tyre life out of them? That's what I'm thinking. Maybe he's trying to hang on for a safety car. That's sort of the only explanation. But I say that, he's come in, so he's got the memo. So that sort of releases Dan's eyes from his rear view mirror, and it's going to put them all forward towards Maloney, who has a 7-second lead over Dan. Can he chase him down, or will Maloney come out on top in this race at the home Grand Prix for most of these drivers? Well, I'd say all of these drivers, being as we're Australia-New Zealand, mate. The Kiwis probably consider this a home race as well. So the home race of the league, the home race of the drivers.
Yeah. I'm sure Brendan Hartley would be absolutely screaming for a New Zealand Grand Prix, but I don't think it's in the cards anytime soon.
There's only one Grade 1, which is what you need to hold an F1 race in the whole of Oceania, mate. So there is one option, and that is Albert Park.
Depends if you ask Sydney. Those bastards.
Yeah, but you know Gladys and all of their bloody conspicuous, how much shit they talk.
Yeah, but Gladys isn't in power anymore, mate.
Yeah, I know, but they still talk shit.
Barrajiglian.
Butterchicklian.
Yeah. Barbecue chicken.
Oh, Bill's Battlers, good move. He goes past Rolling Thunder. So we're going to see if that strategy pays off for him, the two-stop.
Yeah.
And, well, Maloney's keeping that gap.
He is. Which is really...
He's going to struggle in the last few laps, but I don't know if he's going to struggle 7 seconds worth.
But is he going to struggle with a potential puncture? Is going to be the big thing here.
Maybe. He will definitely probably be in the puncture territory. I just don't know for how many laps. You got to remember, he's done a couple of those laps under the safety car.
If Maloney was to come in right now for a set of softs, Dan would have to react.
Yeah, well, he's not coming in. If he comes in at this point, he's a bit of a goober.
Yeah.
Cheap Trick, he's still trundling around there on 20-lap-old mediums. He's gambling on a safety car.
It's a massive gamble. Especially when everyone around him tyres. He's going to be last no matter what he does, unfortunately.
Interesting propositions, mate. Due to the marble out on fresh softs. Ahead of Maniac, who had to pit onto hard after that incident, which saw him having a chat with the wall, mate. So his race has really come it's really come apart for him. He's looking very good there once we got going from the third safety car.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he knows what the ERS turn off button is, because he's just got it permanently on.
I'll tell you who, someone who doesn't have it turned on is Big Rhymer. He's currently got 100% ERS. And if he's going to get himself back onto the podium, like we suspect he might, he's really going to have to start button mashing the absolute you-know-what out of it. As Bill's Battlers with the fastest lap of the race.
There you go. Man is on the mission. He had pace in qualifying, he just didn't.
Yellow in Sector 1.
Noodlin, turn 1-2 is around.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a dangerous rejoin!
Oh, wow-wee.
Well, that's a bit of a slam dunk penalty.
I think so.
Wow, that's, let's say it wasn't courteous.
I can just imagine Hoffer going right off at it right now.
Yeah, Hoffer's probably shit his pants,
and
which I might do if this race has another safety car.
In his cute little leprechaun voice, he's a... Hey, came back out in front of me! That's terrible. That's terrible.
The run from Bill here. The DRS is going to open, and, well, shouldn't really be a contest for him.
Nah.
Cheap Trick's not really putting up a fight. I don't really know what he's doing on the strategy. He just forgot to pit
wow.
the old man.
He's clearly...
On deep Bill.
Wow, whack. As he's, Bill's Battlers is taking the bollard. And,
wait, Cheap Trick stopped. He stopped on that one. I forgot about that.
He can't get them to the end, though, surely.
Well, maybe he can. Maybe he must feel that he can. He must feel like he can, because there's no way he stayed out this long and thought, I can't do it.
I think I can. I think I can.
But look at the pace difference. It's like a different race for him. And this is what I fear for Maloney in the next few laps, that they're just going to start falling away. Dan's pulled it back to 6 seconds now.
Yeah, it's not enough. And we're now.
I do know at the end of the tyre life here, it really picks up. Like, it really slows you down. So Dan's probably just hoping in that cockpit that Maloney is going to start to have some struggles, but at the moment, Maloney is doing the job very well.
He certainly is. I was going to say something, but I forgot what I was going to say.
Now, I've seen this kid many times in the social races, Maloney 96, and the way he's driven tonight, he's come a long way. So, regardless of what happens, he's put on a very stellar performance here.
Yeah.
And one he should be proud of. Now, enough of the lovey-dovey shit. Let's fucking tell someone that they're about to crash.
Yeah, well, it's actually probably too late now for a safety car. It would have to be something on this lap.
That's not going to stop someone from crashing.
Yeah, that's true.
It's too late for the it's going to have to be on this lap. So, go on, son. Someone bin it.
Yeah, wow. Unfortunately, mate, I'm not racing.
You think you would have made it this far, Moose?
Absolutely. I would have taken out half the grid, but...
Oh, that's fine, mate.
No, it's not, though. B. Grimer all over the back of Maniac now for the podium positions.
Maniac's got that penalty, so it's basically already done, but B. Grimer's want to get on with it, because Dirty Orange is coming. I don't know what's going on with B. Grimer's internet, because he is lagging like a man who needs to sort out his internet connection.
Started well.
Especially when you're right on board with him, it's very sketchy. Well, the move's done already, wow.
Yeah, wow, that was very easy indeed.
That was,
and,
not even a contest.
If he can do it that easily, I'd be a little bit worried if I was Dan the racer. Because Cheap Trick's lost out another position.
I think it's 8.5 seconds. There's no way he's going to get to Dan.
Just wandering over to the penalties, just a sprinkling. We've got 3 for Maniac, 3 for Jaddy, and 6 for Hoffer. Big winners, big losers. The big winner so far, Cheap Trick. He's up 12 positions. Of course, he started last in this race. Bill's Battler's up 9. Maloney 96, who's leading this race, up 9. Big losers, there aren't too many of them apart from the guys that have DNF'd. So JD, you could say, is the biggest loser, losing 5 positions. But yeah, really not much in it, mate.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Maloney, he's still holding this gap. He's on here.
Oh, I think he is, yeah.
I think he's on here.
And Milligan's being a little bit naughty in the chat by the look of it.
I think he was, mate.
A little bit naughty. If these medium tyres do go right off, though, mate, it is going to have Dan in a very nice position indeed. But B. Grimer's caught a 1.5 seconds on Dan the Racer on this lap alone.
Cheap Trick loses another spot to Juddy. And has he got a problem? Or has he just got no tyres left?
It could be that the 22 laps is the life of those tyres.
Yeah, he's just going to start. He's just done his 25th lap of the tyre. There's no puncture at the moment, but I can't imagine there's much left.
But look at the time falling away between Maloney and Dan the Racer now.
Half a second so far this lap. At this rate, it's not going to be enough.
Grimer is flying, mate. Absolutely flying. Yellow.
Someone's around. Maniac's out.
Maniac's out. Oh, he's in the middle of the track.
Oh, wow. Watch out, lads.
Who's he going to take with him?
Luckily, he's kind of enough off the
Yeah.
racing line.
Is he though? I don't know.
Well,
That's
he's
kind of the
enough of a-
racing line I take.
There's enough of a time from when you see him in the picture to
Yeah,
avoid.
true. And surely they're going to have that cleared
Yeah, cleared
by
now.
the time that Banana Hammock
So
comes
it's down
around.
to 5.5 seconds between the front two. The hard compound isn't very good here. You got to remember that. So
3.5 seconds, B Grimer and Dan the Racer, this on that lap alone. Could we see a final lap battle for second?
I think we could.
Oh, it is all happening.
I think it's more of a question: is Maloney going to get a puncture? I think that's the only thing stopping him from winning this race now.
But Cheap Trick's done 26 laps now on his tyres, so we know that...
Yeah, that's true. But also, as soon as you hit 75%, you have a chance of getting a puncture. You could take it to 96% and not get a puncture.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
you could get a puncture at 75. You just don't know. Roscoe, how are you, mate? Welcome in. Yeah, the punctures are the only thing that's going to be the worry for Maloney now, with a lap and a half to go.
Yeah.
Big Grimus, his progress this lap hasn't been quite as impressive on Dan.
No.
He must have gone all out last lap.
I
There's
don't
still
think he
quite
went
a bit of
all out,
BRS.
but I think his soft compound tyres may have seen their best life.
Yeah, I suspect so, mate.
And may just be starting to scream a little bit.
A full stint on them, 10 to 12 laps, so they're
Yeah.
at the end of it.
They certainly are.
4.3 seconds as we start the final flying lap. Maloney comes through turn 1 now. And the sun is shining over his head right now
Beautiful day.
as he's
Novel
going to
Park.
complete the final 5 kilometres here as he's coming through the MSAC car park for the final time in this race. Still just taking it pretty easy, I suspect. And he's got 2 sectors to go now as he comes on to the far side of the lake here in Albert Park. 8 corners to go, Moose.
Yeah, it's definitely all to play for here. As I think both of these guys in second and third would probably want 1 or maybe 2 more laps at it. But unfortunately for them, it's just not going to quite pan out that way. A penalty at this point would be huge.
He is slowing down.
Who?
He hasn't got a puncture, Maloney, but it's down to 1.9 seconds. He's taking it very easy on this last lap.
Yeah.
Dan is in the picture. God, you'd hate for him to get a puncture right now.
Oh, I think it'd still be enough. Oh, he's gone very slowly.
He's taking it quite easy now. He comes round the final corner onto the Walker Straight, and Maloney 96 is going to win the Australian Grand Prix Tier 3 OSRL on reserve. Well done to him. Dan the Racer comes home in second place ahead of B Grimer on the podium. 3 tyre compounds on the podium, mate. 3
Yeah.
drivers, 3 constructors.
It's definitely showing that
The story of different strategies.
exactly right.
I think Maloney stopped under that second safety car, mate. Dan stopped under the third. Big Grimer didn't stop under any. Dirty Orange gets home in P4, mate, because of a penalty for Bill's Battlers or Maniac or one of the two.
Both.
Both. Well, there you go.
And Jaddy, I think,
So-
had a penalty as well.
Championship leader is going to hold on to his lead. He's going to get, what's that, 20 points for Dirty Orange. Down the race he gets 5, so not really a big And it's not Mitch who's going to come home and get a couple of points for the Alpha Tauri team. So there you go. Driver of the day, put it in the poll. Links in the chat.
It's very much Maloney for mine. Please only vote once.
Yes.
We actually
shouldn't have
can't
to say it.
stress that enough. And we shouldn't have to say it, but we have to every week. Because there's people that just vote 700 times for people, and that is where I will stop being bitter about that.
So, pretty happy with the results there. Maloney gets his
We're
first
hearing an
podium
amazing stat in the chat. 3 reserve wins in a row in the Tier 3 competition.
That's not half bad, eh?
That is a great stat.
So Maloney 96 wins from 10th on the grid. He didn't even appear in Q3. He crushed in Q2. Dan Aracer 2nd from 7th. B Grimer 5th to 3rd to the podium. Different strategies from all of them. And they were separated by 5 seconds at the end. Maloney really did slow down in that last lap, eh? He had a 4-second lead at the start of it.
Yeah. I think it might have even been a little bit more than that.
I think he was just taking it easy. Fair enough. Why
Yeah.
not? When you've got that much, you might as well.
Yes.
Got the Orange Bills battle. There's Juddy, Cheap Trick, Woofer, Maniac, Noodle and Marvel. They're the top 10. Hoffer, Banana Hammock, Rolling Thunder, Isomechu will all get points. And then the DNFs were Maniac, Risky, Still them on Jodiku, Smitty, and Raymond. And once we got going, Moose, after the first 12 laps of shenanigans, it was actually a pretty good race.
It was quite enjoyable to watch. And we didn't see that 4 safety car. So Bert Mylander, he might have just got a bit held up at Kittens, I think.
He might have got the old private dance out the back. I don't want to speculate, though.
No.
He might not like that.
Don't speculate. We'll end up with a lawsuit from Bert.
I don't know if the PayPal can afford that.
Yeah.
Just making sure these guys have an invite for the podium interviews.
Yes.
So they have been dispatched.
What was that?
You're asking me, I don't know.
It sounded like someone just blew like the... It just sounded like boogers.
Someone's blown their nose. Anyway, we've got them all here, Moose. Why don't you kick it off with B Grimer P3?
Yeah, B Grimer, a lot of pace there at the end. Unfortunately, not to get the 2 lads ahead of you. But P3 is a very good showing for yourself anyway. Well, mate, I am hearing you about how hard that Ferrari is to drive because that was my seat. But, mate, it is... yeah. Yeah, thanks. You can have it. No worries, you're on the podium. Well done to yourself. Thanks.
And Dan the Racer, P2. So from 7th on the grid, pretty good result for yourself. Just unfortunately probably needed a couple more laps at the end to get Maloney. Maybe even just one more. Yeah, it's been a while since Belgium. Yeah, wow, that's a long time. You've been slumming it a bit, and that's opened the doors for the likes of Dirty Orange to come through to the lead. 2 rounds to go. It's going to be a bit of a tall order to stop him, but anything can happen. We've got Saudi Arabia next week. That is definitely an anything can happen track. We could see 4 safety cars in the first 12 laps next week. How about that? Well, good on you, mate. Good race. Some good points for yourself. And Moose, now we move to race winner, mate. Maloney 96 on reserve. What a performance from you, mate.
Yeah, been a bit tough this season. I think I've been very unlucky, but it's sort of hard to explain unless you sort of watch me throughout the season. But yeah, got a bit lucky that race, and it's amazing when you don't spin and lose any wings how well you can go.
Yeah, that's it. I was saying a few laps ago, the progress you've been making has been, it's been pretty substantial. You just haven't been able to string a result together, but yeah, you well and truly strung it together today, and you've come home with a win. So you must be absolutely wrapped, mate.
Yeah, well, had a bit of pressure on my shoulders. Has to think they're leading, and yeah, didn't want to let anyone down. So yeah, at the home track. So yeah, went alright.
Yeah, it went all right, didn't it? Moose, want to add anything?
Oh, mate, I just want to know what that tyre situation was like, because you you lost about 4 seconds on that final lap to the guys behind you.
Yeah, so between us, I just didn't want to spin, so I had 6 seconds up my sleeve going into the last lap, so I just let it roll around that last lap just quietly. So, yeah. So
What
just cruised on
what
home.
sort of percentages are we talking on those tyres, mate?
I think I was up to about 70, and to be
Okay.
honest, they weren't actually as bad as what it probably sounds. It was actually like, yeah, I thought they were okay. I had a little moment going up on the curb about turn 2, about second last lap, and I thought that was the end, but yeah, it stuck, so that's all right. So I was pretty happy with that.
Oh, well, mate, you've had an excellent drive here today, and you've taken victory. So well done to yourself.
Thanks, boys.
That's it. And driver of the day as well goes to yourself. So the win and driver of the day doesn't get much better when you're reserving.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. It was yeah, heart rate
Thank
definitely
you's
went
a
up
good
going into the
start.
last 5 laps. So yeah,
Thank you and
good.
zing on. That's a
Zing
good
on.
response.
thanks, boys.
That's all right, mate. Good on you.
Thanks, mate.
Well, Deputy Deezy, that's tier 3 in the bag. You owe me a zinger box, and it couldn't have got any better on a Tuesday night, I don't think.
Yeah. Well, I owe you a zinger box. Does it really get any better than that?
No, not at all.
Oh, mate. The regret.
Well,
But
yeah,
nice to have a bit of a different podium. It's always nice to have
Yeah.
different people up there.
yeah, I think so. But, well, mate, from me, until tomorrow night, we're old Shiver and Shake back again tomorrow night with Karim.
Oh. With bowls, if we can get it running, hopefully we can get it up and running.
I don't know how that's going to work, because you can.
I'm
only
gonna have
get...
to. I'll explain it once we end the stream to you.
Yeah, okay.
Basically.
All right.
Alrighty.
Love you
From
all.
everyone here at OSRL, get pumped up for tomorrow. Get pumped up for season 3. Join the Discord. Sign up. Get pumped up. Get zinged on. Get whatever. Bye. Okay, so I'll explain how I'm going to do this.
Did you end the stream, did you?
Yeah, I've ended.
Oh.
So basically, I'm going to have to stream it on Twitch,
Yeah.
and then stream it in a Discord call to one of you, and one of you will watch it, my point of view, from Discord. That's how it's going to work.
Oh, that's bozzer.
Hello, boys.
Toy Star, mate.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I
off.
was an engineer of one of the people in the top 3.
Oh, but
Yeah, no one cares,
Is
mate.
that why they had 95% on their tyres, is it?
Nah, that was Brandon.
Oh, fuck, of course it was.
I was in the party with Brandon and Banana went all the way back to like 14, so it was all Brandon.
Oh, were you in the party with Banana?
Oh, when he got pushed wide by
Yeah, by Dan.
Darkness.
By Dad.
Oh, not
Yeah,
Darkness, Dan, yeah.
Dan, yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, he wasn't happy, and then you said it while he was in the pits that Banana would be fuming with that, and he goes, Daisy just said you'd be fuming with that. So I think he might be putting it in as a report.
I know what I'm talking about, mate. Mate, I would not surprise me if Dan gets reported about fucking 3 times from that race, just from what I
Well,
saw.
I mean, he's on 12 licence points, so if he
Well,
doesn't get his
mate,
seat taken off of him for Saudi...
Your seat gets taken off you once you get to 15, that's it.
It does,
Yeah.
mate.
I'm living proof.
Wait, how much is he? Let me check.
Mate, in my opinion, Moose, he's been a bigger menace than you were.
Oh no, Dan's only on 10. It was just that he didn't get any for that spinning of Remain.
Yeah,
That's
but he
not
doesn't
cool.
get
I reckon
he doesn't get
Hoffa will cop a
recorded half
poly
the time.
ban, because he clearly cut the track in Q1.
Like- When Moose had a moment, he had a big fucking moment. He didn't do things small.
I got a question, Daisy.
What?
How much is the second quali ban license points?
There is no second quality ban.
12.
12.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, it's one quali ban, 2 race bans, and then you're out.
Yeah, so second quali man.
Oh, because I thought there was, because it says that Dan's done 2.
I don't fuck.
Yeah, but he
Probably
might
because
have
he got a
served
straight
the
quali ban for something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure because I was trying to work out whether the points were wrong and I would have had a quali ban for this week and then a race ban next week.
Yeah, no one cares, mate.
Oh, it's Saturday next week.
Just be a good boy and get no points.
Anything can happen next week.
I love Shizu Jacks here, puts in the thing after Brazil. Is it just a game to try and report Shizu Jacks every week? Yes. How do you know?
I mean, his dad comments in every single stream. Go on.
Oh, he's
Go,
fucking there.
go, Jack.
Deezy, are we
Go,
going to
Jack,
put
go,
in?
Jack.
Are we going
Go,
to put in
Jack.
Hoffa corner cutting through Q1?
I can't really be
Oh,
fucked if I'm
that was a
honest.
great one.
It was such a corner cut.
You can do it if you want. I don't really give a fuck.
He did it on every corner.
Oh, he didn't do it on every corner. He was trying, but like the one that I'm going
It's
to
not a track for it.
The
He's
one.
trying, but it's just a bit retarded.
Oh, how about Cheap Trick's 5+ grid penalty in quali?
Oh,
Oh,
When
but
he
he
flick
fucking
spins it into
deserves
a
that.
main.
deserved
He
it.
fucking deserves that. He's a fucking idiot for doing that.
Yeah.
It's like the
He'll be in
bloke's
tier-
just
he'll be in
sitting
tier
the
4.
middle of the track. You can see him for about 4 hours before he hit him.
Yeah. But yeah, all I did with Brandon was wait until there was, 10 laps left, and I said softs, and then I was just telling him everybody else's tyres.
Yeah, sure. Alright, I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
I'm going as well. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, but
Love you. Shut the fuck up, Ty-Star. No one even loves you. Try and overtake me, cunt. Bye.